Hi guys, welcome to a brand new watercolor tutorial, and this tutorial is going to be live, and we are going to be painting 3 different types of watercolor birds. Oops, sorry, hold on. Okay. Hello everyone, hi. So if you're just joining, please go ahead and go to the description in this video, and there's a link that'll take you to my outline that you can save and transfer onto your watercolor paper. So that's what we're going to do first. Okay, so go ahead and do that while I set up my camera. Hold on, let me figure this out. Okay. Hi everyone, good morning. Okay. Sorry for the shaking. All right. Hi everyone. Hi Marie, Joyce, Desiree, Jessa. I'm so excited you're here. Okay, so there's a link in the description of this video if you're just joining. That'll take you to this bird sketch that you can download and transfer onto your watercolor paper. So that's what we're going to do first. I'm using Arches cold press watercolor paper, and this is the transfer paper I'm using from Arteza. So I laid that down first on my watercolor paper, and then I put my bird outline sketch on top, and then I also taped it down with washi tape. Okay. So go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm trying to get my tablet open up to this chat because I can't see from my phone right here what you guys are saying in the chat. Okay, so now I'm going to trace my drawing. So how are you all doing? Hold on. There, okay. How are you guys doing? Good morning. Is it morning where you are? Sorry, I'm trying to get my tablet set up. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jessa, Ashton, Liz, Sarah, Tamara, Marie, Hannah, Michelle, Desiree. Wow, I'm so glad you guys could join. So if you're just joining me, sorry if you're watching the replay and I keep repeating myself. There's a link in the description of this video that will take you to my bird sketch, and you can download it and transfer onto your watercolor paper. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Joy says, glad it's Friday. Me too. I am so glad it's Friday. I have been working a lot this week at my computer, and it's been just a long week. So today, in today's live tutorial video, we have a like goal. So we did this in the last YouTube live where we had a like goal, and today's goal is 40 likes. So if we can get to 40 likes for this video, I will show you a painting I painted for Jimmy, my husband, 7 years ago. I painted a painting for him when we were dating. So I'll show you that painting if we reach that goal. And I decided to do like goals like this because it helps get my YouTube video shown more if we get more likes, and it really helps my channel and we can like reach more people. Yeah, so I'm just outlining my sketch here, and my actual sketch is actually more detailed than the tracing that I trace onto my watercolor paper, if that makes sense. Hi everyone. Liz says she is sort of ready, quickly freehanding the sketch, very busy at work yesterday. I'm glad you can make it. Where do you work? Hannah says, good morning, Allison. I wanted to say a quick hello. I'm headed out to care for my mom. I'll have to watch this and paint along later tonight. I'm sorry I can't stay now. Have fun. That's okay. I'm glad that you can pop in and say hello. I hope that you enjoy the tutorial later. And these bird reference photos are in the description of this video too, that you can go ahead and I don't know what I was gonna say. Anyways, the bird reference photos are in the description of this video, and they are from pexels.com. And I don't really know the type of birds they are, so if anyone knows, let me know. Desiree says, I started too late with the sketching again. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm glad you can make it, Desiree. Michelle says, hi everyone, good morning, Allison. Good morning. Amanda says, good morning. Joyce, hi Joyce. Joyce, did you order from me? I think I just packaged your sticker order this morning, and I think that was you. So if it is, thank you so much. Amanda says, been looking forward to this. Love painting birds. Yay. I really like painting birds too. I love birds. We have a lot in our backyard, and they're always so cute. They're always like chasing after each other and chirping and just, I don't know. They're just so cute. We have like a little community of birds. Sarah says, it's afternoon here in the UK. Yeah, it's what, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon there? I think you guys are 5 hours ahead of me. I think that's right, or 6 maybe. Marie says, it's very early morning for me. It's 2 a.m. here. Yeah, that's really early. Well, I'm glad you can make it again, Marie. I'm sorry you have to stay up so late for these lives. I hope it's worth it. Let's see, I'm reading some more comments. Stevie, hi Stevie. Stevie says it's 4 p.m. here. So are you in the UK too? Okay, I might pronounce your name wrong. Anissa, is that right? Anissa, Handmade Arts. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. How are you doing? Where are you watching from? Rebecca is here. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. So where are you guys at in this tutorial? Are you still tracing your sketch onto your watercolor paper? Okay, so the sketch is all traced. Trying to take off my washi tape. Okay. And there we go. Let me read some more comments. Liz says, I work at my 80-year-old father's gunsmithing shop, which is an essential business. We got more ammo yesterday and it is flying off the shelves like toilet paper. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so we are first going to work on this bird here and then work our way this way. And I'm going to do that because I am right-handed. Although I might actually, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. Okay, so let's, the camera might shake a little bit. I'm just warning you. I'm going to move closer. Okay. How is that? Can you guys see it well? So this, there's a reference photo of this bird in the description of the video, and it's the very first bird reference photo. It's bird reference photo 1. And I am thinking that for these bird paintings, I might use Decadent Pies pan set from Prima Marketing, and they're also called Art Philosophy. And I might also use some paints from my Winsor & Newton set and other various paints, but I'll let you know as I paint. Let me read some more comments. Desiree says the first one is a J. Okay, thank you, Desiree. So this one here is called a J. And I'm bringing up the reference photo on my tablet. Okay, so these birds, I want them to be somewhat realistic, but also not too detailed because I don't want this live to be like 3 or 4 hours. So let's get started. So it looks like there's like some gray and browns and blacks in this bird. So we're going to need black, and there's some gold too. So I might use some of this gold, and let's see, I need to find gray. Okay. This is a gray from the Classics pan set from Art Philosophy. And there's some blue too, but I won't worry about that right now. And let's see what else, what other colors. I think I'm going to get this raw sienna color from Winsor & Newton. Okay, I need black. Okay, I think that's good to start out with. All right. So Marie says, I'll do one bird with you guys and then I'll get some sleep. My sleeping patterns are so off at the moment. I'm just quickly sketching on the bird and I'll complete it later. Yeah, of course. I know it's like 2 in the morning there. That's so late. Amanda says, I love wild birds. I also have 2 chickens. Wait, I also have chickens and 2 parakeets that I love painting too. Aw, that's so sweet. Marie says, glad I can make it though. I'm still hanging in there for now. G Bro, hi G Bro. I would love to know your name. So she says, good morning, Allison. Your morning videos are always a great way to start the day. Love your little birdies. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get started and I'll read some more comments soon. And if you're just joining, we have a like goal today. And our like goal is 40 likes. So if we get to 40 likes by the end of this tutorial, I will show you a painting I painted for Jimmy, my husband. 7 years ago when we were dating, I painted him an oil painting. So I'll show you that if we get to 40 likes. That's our goal today. And it'll help get this tutorial seen by other people, so it'll really help my channel. So I'm mixing a gray with a little bit of this raw sienna color to mix kind of like a warm gray, and it's a lot of water. So I want this to be very light. And I'm going to, maybe I'll mix a little bit of this gold too. Okay. And it looks like a lot of him is like a very gray, like a light gray, brown, gold color. So we'll just first start out with this. I still had some washi tape on my paper and it was sticking to me. And he's really fluffy, like up here on his head. So I'm just going to try to make some kind of like feathery fur, if that makes sense. It's still early in the morning, guys, okay? And right here on his face is black, so I need to keep that in mind. Although, I guess I could always paint black on top of this color. And then up here on his head is very light, almost white. So I am cleaning my brush. I'm adding a lot of water to it. And I'm just painting this very light area. And then right here, like right under his beak is very light. Okay. So I'm going to let this color dry, and then we'll add more color. I'm going to read some more comments. Let's see. Desiree says the second one is an eastern bluebird, I believe. Okay. Yeah, that bird is really pretty. And we have Tamara, she says, here also 4 p.m., the Netherlands. Stevie says she is from Belgium. Okay. Wow, we have people from the UK and Belgium and the Netherlands and New Zealand. Wow. Tamara says she already traced. Awesome. So how are you guys doing on the tutorial? Have you painted in this color yet? Ashton says, I traced mine last night, so right now I'm just chilling. Okay, let me bring up the reference photo now. I have the reference photo, like I'm switching between the reference photo and your guys' comments. Okay. So the next thing we'll paint, we'll go ahead and paint in the black areas. So I am going to use this. Oh, Erica says she's from Greece. Awesome. I've always wanted to go to Greece. I'm using a size 4 round brush. At least for now, I might use a smaller brush. And I'm going to grab some black. And I'll just put it here on my palette. Okay, I don't want to smear this graphite on my watercolor paper, so I'm putting that piece of paper on top. So I'm going to paint in his beak. And right here, it doesn't like, it's not like like a straight edge. It's kind of furry, like there's some feathery fur. Feathery fur. Does that make sense? Like some feathers. So I'm trying to paint that in. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my tiny brush. It's a size 0 round. And I just saw that Erica asked a question. Hold on, let me. Erica wants to know, so you let the brown dry completely? Yeah, well, at least right here, if like, because I'm painting black, I want to make sure that this is completely dry. But if it is still kind of wet, that's okay, because it'll create kind of like a soft texture, if that makes sense. Wow. I need to like explain things better. I'm sorry, guys. Because I like when I painted this area here, I didn't use that much water, so it dried very fast. What I don't want is painting in this black when this is still really wet, and then it just like bleeds into his face. Okay, now I'm going to paint. There's like some black here on his face. So I'm trying to use not too much water. Like I want this to be fairly dark, but I will have to go back over this black again later. Once we paint more of the bird, I'll go back in and make it darker. Okay. Now I will paint in his eye, the black part of his eye. Okay, I think that's good for now. And I'm going to wait to paint his like black stripes up here and around his eye until I get the colors correct on his face. Like I'm going to finish his face first, and then once that is done and dry, I will paint on the black, the black lines. Okay. We need some more comments. Desiree says she sketched out the first one. How are you doing right now? Are you finished sketching? I know you commented that 15 minutes ago. Liz says that she is left-handed. Sarah says, all my watercolor paints has dried up. Is it okay if I use watercolor pencils? Yeah, I think that's, yeah, that should be fine. Watercolor pencils are fine. G-Bro says her name is Gabriella. Hi, Gabriella. Glad to know your name. Joy says, early morning on a Friday. I'm fried too. It's been a long week. Can't wait for my new stickers to arrive. Yay. Yeah, it's been a super, super long week for me. I have been at my computer most of the week because I am getting my beginner watercolor course finished, and it's been really stressful, and it's taken me so much longer than I thought it would take me. So I've just been working on that all week, and yeah, but it's going to be launching in about 2 weeks, so I still have a lot to do. So that's just been really stressful. I'm glad to be painting now with you. It's really nice to take a break from that and paint. So now I'm painting in the black parts on his wings, and I'm using a size 4 round brush. Okay. And for his wings, when I drew out my sketch of these birds, I didn't sketch out every single wing feather because that would just be overwhelming. So I try to make it simple and only sketched out a few, like not all of them. And up here, it's like very feathery. So I want to try to make it look feathery. So I am like, hold on, let me get my smaller brush. So I'm trying to like create that feather texture up here. Okay. Grabbing my, hi Chrissy. She says, your work is always lovely. Thank you. Glad you can pop in. So I'm grabbing my size 4 round brush. And hold on, right here, I don't know if you can see in the reference photo, but there's like a little speck of blue. So I'm just going to keep that white for now. And then this part right here is white. And these feathers kind of bleed into each other because it's like really dark in the photo. So I'm just going to paint all of these black. And then at the very tips, or like the very ends of them, I will make it look like it's more than just one feather. Okay. And here, his feathers are kind of like a warm gray, warm brown gray, and then also black. Hi, Claire. I'm glad you can join. Thank you. I'm glad that you're liking this painting so far. I'm going to read more of your guys' comments. Marie says, by the way, this is my first time painting a bird. That's okay. That's exciting too. I hope that you find that you like painting birds. I really like painting birds. I need to paint more of them. So I'm just adding some water to this color I already have on my palette. It's the same color I used for his body. That's not black. And I might add some more gray to it. And a lot of water so that it's very light. And I'll just go ahead and paint in all of this, and then once it's dry, I will add in the black. Okay. And then right here, under his black wing right here, or wings, it's very dark. So, I might not just add this color up there because it's dark and this color isn't really there, so. Okay. And right here, it's like a gray feather. So I'm taking some gray. And I'm leaving just a little sliver of white in between these two. Or at least I'm trying to, because they're both wet. I mean, I guess it's okay if they bleed into each other because they're not completely different colors. And then his tail feathers right here are black. Okay. So I'm going to grab some black. I'll leave like a little sliver of white. And then when the black is dry, I'll paint a dark gray there. Oops. Because there's more than one feather here, and it'll distinguish them better. Erica says she has to leave because her dog wants to go out. Oh, that's fine. Thank you for being able to join us for a little while. I'm glad that you could join us. Okay, I'm taking my really tiny round size 1 brush and going to grab some black. And this gray feather here, it's like very feathery. So I'm going to try to paint that in. Okay, I think that's fine. All right, and next we will work on building up the color in him and the shadows. I'm going to read some more comments. Erica says she's from Greece. I think I read that already. And Marie says, course is going great. Oh, oh wait. She's creating the color chart. Oh, yay. Sarah says, I have different birds on my paper. That's okay. You don't have to paint the same birds as me if you don't want. Oh, I just realized that I forgot to paint right here. I think that's black. Let me look at the reference photo. Yeah, okay. There. And who else? Kirsty says that she loves painting birds, or wait, loves painting songbirds. And she says that she's left-handed. And yeah, I'm so glad that you're here, Chrissy. Okay, I need to take a drink of water. I'm not used to talking this much. Okay, so I'll read some more comments soon. So this is completely dry, so let's build up the color and shadows and stuff. Okay, I am going to mix a few shades of brown, like gray brown. So the first one is going to be really dark. I'll grab some black. And some of this, what is it called again? It's called raw sienna. Okay, and I need some gray. All right, let's add some of this color. It's like a red brown. Wait, I just added that in the wrong area. Wow. Plus, I don't really want that color. It's too red. See, this is how it really is, mixing colors. I should definitely use this to test. colors out. Okay, more black. And more of this color. Okay, I think that's good for the darkest color. And now I want to mix kind of like a mid-tone color, so we want some gray and some raw sienna, maybe some of this gold. Some more gray. More gold. Okay, I think that's good. I think those two colors are fine. So, how are you guys doing? Are you ready to start painting and the rest of his body? How are you guys doing? Reading some comments. Claire says that she's watching with her daughter. She is 6 and loves watching and joining. Yay, that is awesome. That makes me so happy. I'm glad you guys enjoy my videos. Being live is so nerve-wracking, like it's so scary, but it's worth it because you guys like them. Let me read some more comments. Liz says, very relaxing. Can't wait to see my father's face when I show up with my watercolors. Desiree says, sorry, I am so quiet trying to paint this bird. Oh, that's okay. It is very challenging to paint and like either participate in the chat at the same time or talk at the same time. It's very challenging. So you're fine. You're fine. Okay. So right here, kind of like underneath this area where it's very light, there's like a little, it's kind of like in between his head and the rest of his body. It's a little darker. So I'm adding this mid-tone I just mixed. And I'm going to take my another brush of mine, maybe the size 8, and add some water to it. Wow, I did not clean that brush because it's seeping green paint. All right, I'm taking my other brush instead, and I'm just going to blend with water, just water, a little bit. And right here, it's a little dark too. So I'm definitely going to be adding some more paint when this dries because I don't know, I feel like it's not dark enough. Okay, I'll take some of this dark color. It's still a little wet, so it's kind of blending. And I like that. All right, and let's see. I will add this dark color. Actually, I'm going to use my other brush. It's bigger. Just paint the back side of him because it's dark. as I'm painting, I'm trying to go paint in the same direction his feathers go. Okay, now I'm cleaning my brush. I'm adding clean water to my brush and I'm blending with the water slightly. I don't want to do too much blending. Okay. I need to mix some more of this dark color. I'll just take some of this black on my palette and add some gold to it. And some gray. Okay. Okay, I'm cleaning my brush. Blending with just water. And I'm going to add some of this dark color up here at the top of his head a little bit, and then here. We're kind of like in the ugly stage of painting, if you can't tell. Isn't the stage hard to deal with? Like your painting isn't very nice looking. It's hard to like keep going. I feel like I can work on this bird all day today, guys. Like, I feel like I can just work on it and add all this detail to it, but I know, like, we have 2 other birds to paint, so I really want to spend a lot of time on him, but I need to learn to keep it a little simpler. Alright, so right here under his wing, it's dark, so I'll just go ahead and take some of this dark color and add that. Okay, now I'm cleaning my brush and I'm adding a touch of water to my brush and blending. Okay. All right, let's read some of your comments. Joy says she is watching me paint with the Neptune brushes and how they keep a nice point. Made me order some. I am trying them out today for this painting. That's exciting. Yeah, I love these brushes. They're really good quality and they keep a nice point. And I've been using these now for almost a year and a half, and they're still like really good. And they're still like almost brand new, kind of. The very tip is kind of fraying a little bit, but I mean, I use these a lot. So yeah, they're linked in the description of this video, along with all of the other supplies I'm using. Let's see, who else commented? Marie says, "You're doing great, Allison. Thank you." Manveer, is that how I say your name? Manveer, hi, I am from India. Are you from Indiana? Yes, I am from Indiana. I am. Chrissy says, "It's nice to see you." It's nice to see you too. Ashton says, are your Winsor and Newton watercolors the professional grade ones or the Cotman student grade? They're the professional grade. Michelle says, "I'm so focused on painting, LOL." I am too. It's hard. It's so hard to like do this live video and like read your comments and like talk to you and then also paint. It's really challenging. Okay, so I think next I'm going to work on his eye. So I'm going to use my size 0 round brush, and the color of his eye is kind of like a really light gray. So I'm going to take some gray and paint around his pupil. And I'll touch up his pupil again once this dries. Okay, and I am going to get like a black, add a touch of gold. And around his eye, it's dark, kind of black. All right, okay. I think that's fine for now. I don't want to paint in the black stripes around his eye yet because I want to build up this color first. So I'm taking this really tiny brush again, size 0 round brush. And I'm going to take this dark color I just mixed. And it's like really dark right here. Okay, I'm cleaning my brush, adding some clean water to it, and I'm going to blend a little bit into the dry area. And I'm taking this color again and I'll paint in the corner up here. It's dark. It kind of leads up. And there's some dark here too. above his eye, it's like not the black part, but it's dark too. But there's a little bit of a highlight in his feathers, so try to keep that white or like very light. And then right here on his around his beak, it's kind of dark too. And it looks more gold, so I'm going to grab some of this gold. Oops, sorry guys. And I'm going to take more of this gold and add some up here. And at the top of his head, it should be a little darker. So, as I'm painting, like right now, I'm trying to create feather texture. I'm going to deepen this dark area. Can you believe we have been live for an hour? I can't believe it. And we're still on the first bird. It's okay. We got this. We're almost done with him. Okay. I will read some more comments. Chrissy says, yes, live stream. I'm used to it now. Yeah, Chrissy, she has a YouTube channel and she goes live a lot and she creates beautiful paintings. I think she uses acrylic and oil, and yeah, her art is really pretty. Marie says, finished painting his body. Just mixing paint now. Gabrielle, I think that's your name. Let me scroll up and see. It's Gabrielle, right? Gabrielle. She says, now I lost the comment. Oh, you're doing great live. I'm still drawing the bird, but it looks more like a bowl of spaghetti. Oh my goodness. You got this. You can do it. Thank you. I'm glad you think I'm doing good live. It is nerve-wracking, to be honest. It's scary. I hope I'm doing fine. Kirsty says, yes, we have to have an ugly stage, but he will be beautiful. Yes, he will. You just have to get through it. Have to get through the ugly stage. All right. We're almost done with him. Because we probably shouldn't spend too much more time. I do want to add some like warmth to him. So I'm just going to take some of this gold and maybe add a touch of gray to it. And I'm going to add some of this color like here. cleaning my brush and adding clean water to it. And I'm going to blend. And also, at the same time, create some feather texture. I'll add some up here. And I'll add a touch under his chin where it's really light. Okay. Now, let's work on his feather here. So this is kind of complicated. It's like blue, it looks like a blue checkered feather. So what we're going to do, we'll first paint his feather blue, and then we'll add, like once that is dry, we'll add the black on top. So for the blue, I'm going to use this blue. It is cerulean blue from Winsor & Newton, the professional pan set. And I'm going to take this size 4 round brush. I'll just dab it here in my palette. I want this to be, I only want to paint one layer of this color, so I want to make sure that it isn't too dark or too light. I might add a little bit of gray to it. Okay, that's too much. Okay. And yeah, let's just paint in. And it's really feathery up here. He has some feather texture, so keep that in mind. I'm just going to, yeah, kind of do that, like, okay, hold on. I'm taking my Filbert Grainer brush. It's great for like fern stuff. And I'm just wetting it a little bit with water. Okay, that's not doing much. This is how it is live. I try to tell you how I'm painting something, and I'm experimenting and trying to fix mistakes, and it's just real life, I guess. All right. Hold on. I am going to blend, kind of make it soft there. I think that's fine. Okay, there we go. So we'll wait for this to dry, then we'll add the black. How are you guys doing on your bird? Are you having any trouble? Are you kind of where I am? Joy says, when I'm feeling discouraged at the ugly stage of a painting, I usually walk away. I feel like all of us have done that one, like at some point. Okay, who else commented? Oh, and then she says, then I come back and finish. Chrissy says, happy painting, guys, and Allison, hope to see you again soon. And then she says, left a thumbs up. Thank you. I'm glad that you could join us for a little while. It was fun to have you here. Liz says, I like how the reference photo lets you get close up. Me too. It's really nice to see those details. Susie says, so talented. Thank you, Susie. Desiree says, he is becoming really cute. Yes, he is. Jessa says, I'm loving the progress. He is super cute. I agree. All right, so the next thing we will do, we will kind of paint in, like his feathers here are white, but we'll kind of paint in, like use some gray and distinguish some of the feathers. So I'm just taking some gray and kind of where there are indents right here, that's where I will distinguish the feathers. And as you can see, I'm not like painting on every single one I see in the reference photo. And then right here, there's like a little hint of blue. So I'm taking some of this blue. Actually, I probably didn't have to add that in the painting, but it's fine. There. And now we're going to add the final details. And actually, we need to paint in the black part of his wing right here and like back here. So let's do that first. So again, I'm taking my size 0 round brush. Jessa wants to know, what is the blue color? The blue color? It's cerulean blue. So let's take some black. Okay. Now I'm just going to keep this simple. So I'll paint. Okay. All right, I'm cleaning my brush, adding some water to it, and I'm going to kind of blend this. There. I'm doing the same thing. I'm kind of blending this out a little bit. And then this next one I'll paint. It's going to be right under this wing. There's like a gnat in my paint. Hold on. Okay. And okay, let me look at the reference photo real quick. it looks like this kind of goes up like this, and it's dark. And then it looks dark here too. All right. See, this part's kind of tricky. It's easy to like get overwhelmed with like all of the detail. Just have to keep it simple. And then right here, it's really dark. Okay. Taking some more black. And actually I'm going to take some of this dark color. It's dry my palette. And paint in the dark stripe that's like right here. Okay, there. I think this is good. I can always go back in later if I want to add more detail, like after the live. I don't want this live to be super, super long, like the last one. Who here was at the live last week when we painted wildflowers? That live was so long. It was fun though. So for his foot, it's like a really light, peachy gray color. Desiree, she says that she was there last time. Yes, you were. Wasn't that so long? I have a feeling we'll be going a long time today too, but that's fine. So I kind of have that color already on my palette. It's just like a gray red, a light gray red. Marie says she was here last time. Yeah. Okay, I don't want his foot to be super detailed, so I'm just not getting too worried about the detail. Okay, cleaning my brush and I'm going to blend. That's fine. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and paint in the black areas we haven't yet, like on his face, around his eye, and on his blue wing. So again, I'm using this really tiny round brush, size 0, and I'm taking some black. And I'm just like, as I'm painting these stripes, I'm just kind of dabbing it, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like this. It's not like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's so much easier to like show instead of tell. You know what I mean? Okay. then some black around his eye. And there's a little bit of a very light brown in between, so try to keep this like really light color. Don't paint over it. And same up here. Try to keep that light color in between his eye and the black stripe, or black, yeah, I guess it's a stripe or something. Okay, and I'm taking this black again, and I'm going to darken this area. And at the top of his eye, that like the color of his eye up here is dark, like it's darker than the bottom sliver. So taking some of this dark color, dark black, brown, gold color. I'm going to drag some of it over here. Okay. And I'm taking some more black. And I'll repaint in the top of his eye right here. And his pupil. Whew, we're almost there, guys. And, oops. Okay. I think, oh wait, we still have to paint in his wing, the blue wing. Okay, so when you look at his blue wing, I know it's overwhelming. I am overwhelmed right now just looking at it. You don't have to paint in every single black checker square thing you see. So just know that. And whew, you guys ready? Okay. I'm scared. I'm going to start down here. And I'm just painting some black spots here and there. And in my drawing, I think I drew just three little blue feathers. And in the reference photo, there's probably like 8 or more. Just so you know. It's okay to paint less than what you see, like less than what there really is. unless you want it to be exactly correct, like how this bird is in real life. But I don't really care, so it's up to the artist. I'm actually like not really looking at the reference photo. I mean, I am sometimes, but okay, we got this. All right, I'm cleaning my brush and I'm adding a little bit of clean water to it. I don't know what I was going to do. I think I was going to kind of, hold on, kind of distinguish these feathers a little bit. So I will take some of this dark brown color, dark brown, gray color. There. Okay, how are you guys doing? I think I might be done with this bird. I know I can keep going and add more detail and color and stuff, but we have 2 more to paint. So I think I'm pretty happy how it is. I might go back in later and add more detail. Oops, sorry guys. Yeah, so how are you doing? I think I will paint in this branch. So let's go ahead and do that. Claire says she loves it. Yay! So I'm taking a size 8 round brush and let's mix a brown color. Let's see, I'll use some of this color. I think it's called Pumpkin or something. It's from the Decadent Pies pan set. And I'll add, let's see, some black. If you already have brown, like burnt umber or something, you can use that. I'm just trying to mix what I have in this palette here. Okay, and I'm just going to loosely paint in a branch. It's not going to be like detailed. Okay. And I'm going to have it kind of blend out. It's a very loose styled branch. I might add some of this gold since some of this color is in him. It'll help kind of bring it together. Okay. I might go back in later and add some more detail to this branch. And you can do so too. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to this bird. Okay, Desiree, I can't remember what you said this bird is. I could scroll back up, but there's a lot of comments, so I'm going to read some comments before we get started because I am really behind on these comments. Who is ready? Who's ready to paint this bird? Let's see, I have to scroll up here. Susie says, so talented. Thank you, Susie. Desiree says, he's becoming really cute. Yeah, I'm so glad how he turned out. Jessa says, wait, I think I already read these. Green Willow. Hi, Green Willow. She says, he's such a sweet bird. Yes, he is. Ashton says, do you ever feel so discouraged by the ugly stage of a painting that you just end up abandoning it? I do. There have been many paintings I've abandoned. Yes, I do feel discouraged. Amanda, hi Amanda says, don't forget the blue bit on the wing. I almost did. He's really cute. Thank you. Let's see. Joyce says, you're doing amazing. Thank you. Red Shift Moto says, nice. Tamara says, doesn't look like yours. Oh, yours doesn't look like mine. That's all right. Don't worry too much about that. Let's see. Marie says, I'm right where you are. Are you still here, Marie? Or are you asleep now? Desiree says she enjoyed it. Joy says, I remember you were hungry. I hope you had a snack this time. Yes, the last live video, we painted wildflowers, and it was so long. It was like 3.5 hours long, and my stomach was like growling so much during that live. It was embarrassing. I was so hungry. Desiree says, adding a background to my bird. Hope I don't mess it up. Good luck. Sarah says, now on my second bird. Oh, great. You're ahead of me. Okay, I should probably, I'll read some more comments later. So let's get started on the second bird. Okay. Like the first bird, the reference photo is in the description of this video. And yeah, it looks like there are, like he's blue, and then there's some brown, and that brown is kind of like a red brown. Maybe I'll use this brown here. It's burnt sienna. I might use that. And that blue is really pretty. I might use Windsor blue for the blue maybe. We'll see. Or French ultramarine. I don't know. We will see. Okay. Let's get started. Oops. Need some water. Okay. So first, wow. I'm looking at him and it's kind of overwhelming. Like all the detail It's so easy to get overwhelmed. I think first we'll go ahead and paint the like brown area. And I don't think I drew that in. I think it's kind of oh wait. This. Okay. So this brown I might take some of this burnt sienna. You can't see, can you? Hold on, let me move my camera. It might be a little shaky. So this is burnt sienna. It's like a red-brown color. And I feel like this is pretty close to the brown that he has. I might add a little touch of gray. Oh, Marie is leaving. Yeah, it's like what, 3 in the morning there? 3:30? Oh my goodness. Bye, Marie. I'm glad that you could join us, even if it's only half of the live. So I'm just going to start with this color here. So this burnt sienna with a little bit of gray. Okay. And so he's white, like all down here. I'm going to clean my brush, add some clean water to it, and kind of blend this into the white. And it's very like feathery, so I'm trying to make some feathery texture too. It's kind of challenging, like this area on him. um, okay. I think that's fine for now. Then he's brown up here too. He's so cute, isn't he? This bird is so cute. And then he has specks of brown all throughout him back here. So I'm just going to add those in. It'll be a little tricky when we paint that area blue too. Okay. I think that's good for the brown for now. We can add more later. How are you guys doing? How's it going? Joy says she is glad she got the size 0 brush, which is this one here. Yes, I use this brush a lot. It's very handy, very handy. Let's see. Sarah says this is the first time painting birds. How's it going so far then? Is it easy for you or hard for you? Have you been enjoying it? Enjoying painting a bird for the first time? Desiree says she's getting there but not done yet. Claire says love it. Yay! Marie says your bird looks amazing. Thank you. Claire says I have to go. I will finish this later. Watch it later on YouTube. I have to make sure my kids are getting their long distancing school work done. Yeah, for the weekend. Love your work. Thank you. Well, I'm glad that you can join a little bit. It was nice to have you here. Joy says, beautiful. I love it. Gabrielle says, I agree with Marie. It's gorgeous. Liz says, I'm ready. Okay. And then Desiree says that this bird here, she thinks it's an eastern bluebird. All right. And Tamara says, ready for this one. I loved doing this. Have to stop now because my back is hurting. We'll paint the others later. Thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm glad that you're able to hang out with us. Desiree says, I gotta go. Dinner is ready. Be back later. Okay. See you soon. And then Marie says that her bird definitely doesn't look like mine, but the first attempt is not bad. That's good. And then she had to go, so okay. I think I'm caught up on comments. So let's kind of figure out what blue we want to use for this bird. Okay. This here is French ultramarine. Okay, I might use this. I don't know yet. We'll see. This one is Windsor blue. Yeah, that's not, I don't think that blue is close to what we want. It's hard to see the color if it's just like in the tube, so I have to like test it out. Okay. I think maybe I'll use this blue. French ultramarine from Winsor Newton professional set. Okay. Well, I just painted on this, so now I can't use it to cover up this bird. What is this? Okay. I'm nervous. Are you guys nervous? Are you nervous to start painting this blue bird? All right. It just looks so scary to me. Okay. let's do this. I'm going to kind of clean off some of my palette because it's really just messy. Okay, that's good enough. Sorry, you guys can't see. Hold on. Okay, so I want to mix like a dark blue for the shadows. I will add a little bit of orange. Hold on. I'll add some of this orange here. It's called Indian Yellow. Since blue and orange are the opposite on the color wheel, they like neutralize each other. And so if you add just a little bit of the opposite color, it'll make the color a little darker. Okay. And I'm just going to put some of this up here. Might add some of this really dark blue. This is Blackberry from Decadent Pies. I'm gonna add that to the dark blue. Okay. You ready? So let's do this. Okay. Oh, Jessa has to go too. I have to go because class starts soon. I need to make sure I am prepared. Thanks for doing the live. You're welcome. I'm glad that you could join us. I'm just going to first do a light layer of this blue. And I guess I'll paint over this brown spots. It's fine. I want this to be simple anyways. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and paint all of this blue, and then when it dries, since I can still see my pencil marks, I will go back in with some black and then add more blue detail. Okay. And I'm going to add a bit of blue in this brown up here. Okay. I feel like this bird's going to be challenging. All right, we'll let that dry. Okay. So how many likes do we have, guys? Are we reaching our like goal yet? So our like goal is 40 likes. And if we get to 40 by the end of this live stream, I will show you guys a painting I painted for Jimmy, my husband, 7 years ago when we were dating. And it's an oil painting. So I'm going to just go ahead and paint in some of his head with this brown, since his head has some brown spots. So I'm just going to add that brown, and then not too much, because I want to paint some of the blue on top, because his head is blue. He just has some brown spots. We'll see how that works out. Then he has some brown like here. Okay, and while we wait for this to dry, let's, I don't know why I didn't paint in his tail feather. Let's do that. Okay. And I'm going to take my size 4 round brush, and we're going to paint in the shadow that's under his wing with a dark brown. So, oops. I just accidentally added blue in my brown. I'll just take some black, mix it with some brown. Okay, now I'm cleaning my brush. And I'm blending with just clean water. Okay. Now, let's see, let's paint in his eye and work on his face a little bit. So, where are you guys at in the painting? Are you still working on the first bird, or are you on the second one now with me? How's it going? Did use some black, and I'm using my size 0 round brush. I'm going to paint in his pupil. Well, I guess it looks like his whole entire eye is black. But there is a highlight, so we need to keep that in mind. So the next live tutorial will be either Friday or Saturday next week. If there's a day of the week that is better for you, let me know in the comments or the live chat. And the plan is that we will paint a turtle. And I was thinking of painting a turtle with butterflies because I don't know if you've seen this on the internet or somewhere, but I've seen some videos of where there's a turtle, or maybe it's not a turtle, it's like a tortoise, surrounded by butterflies like all over it. I just think that's so cute. So I was thinking something like that, if you guys would like that. Okay, now I'm taking this dark brown that I used for the shadow here under his wing, and going to use it for the shadow, like right here. And here. Okay. Michelle says she is on the second painting very loosely with this one. Yeah, I'm so bad with like painting loosely. I'm always wanting to paint all the details. Ashton says, yes, I love turtles. They're so cute. They are. They are so cute. Sarah says, going to stop painting now. Going to start cooking tea. What are you cooking? Anyways, wow, I just had I'm like so tired, guys. Okay, Sarah, yeah, thank you for joining us for a little while. Joy says Saturday might be good. Okay. Yeah, is Friday or Saturday better for you next week for painting? For the next live tutorial? Okay. So let's work around his eye. It's like really dark here. I'm using like a really dark blue. And above his beak is really dark. And like there's like a little white area, like a highlight right here, so I'm going to keep that. Oops, I just accidentally dabbed some paint right there. It's fine. If you make a mistake, just clean your brush and blend, kind of rub that away. And I'm going to take my size 4 round brush, and I am going to use this same blue I used for his wings. I need some more this blue. I'm just going to forget about the brown spots on his head. but I'll keep some of the brown spots over here. Okay. This bird is really challenging, isn't it? There's some blue here by his beak. And kind of underneath his beak. Yeah, we are definitely in the ugly stage of painting right now. Okay, I'm taking some of this dark blue that I mixed, and we used it for like the dark areas on his face, and I'm just going to dab that in while this is still wet so that it kind of blends into the light blue. And under his beak. Hannah says she's checking in and taking a break and wondering, is Allison still painting? I am. I think we've been live now for 2 hours. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm just I'm tired. If you guys don't know, I'm an introvert, and so I get tired when I'm talking and like socializing and stuff. But it's fine. I'm doing okay. I'm just starting to get tired. If I wasn't painting live right now, I would definitely not be painting. I'd be like taking a break. Okay. I'm taking some of this dark blue again and going to add some here. All right. Let's go ahead and work on his beak. So I'm going to take my size 0 round brush, and it looks like there's a highlight on his beak, so we need to keep that in mind. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's a bird right outside my window chirping. Okay, see, so yeah, there's like a highlight here on his beak. And then I'm cleaning my brush, adding some clean water to it, and I'm going to kind of blend this black into his face a little bit. All right. And I'm taking some of this dark blue again. I'm going to add some here. I think that's good for now. How's it going, guys? How are you doing? Hannah says, the birds are looking great. I can't wait to watch this video all the way through. I'm back to work in a few minutes. What a wonderful stress reliever it is to watch you paint when I'm not able to myself. Aw. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad my painting relieves your stress. Ashton says, you're an ambassador for KMS watercolors, right? I'm curious because I would like to support brands like that sometime if my following grows big enough. Did you contact her? Or did she contact you? Yeah, I am an ambassador for KMS. So here are some of the paints that I have out that I was thinking of using for these birds, like the blues. But yeah, I love her paints. She contacted me. I don't know if she's taken any new ambassadors. And I know she, what was I gonna say? she doesn't, like, there's not a follower count. So you don't have to worry about having a set number of followers. Like I had like probably half the amount of followers that I do now when I became an ambassador. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you can contact her and just see if she's taking new ambassadors or not. All right, so, and Desiree says she's back. Yay! I'm glad you're back. So let's go ahead and paint in the, oh, Stevie just commented. She says, missed a piece again. Wait, it disappeared. Hold on. She says, missed a piece again. I'm neglecting my household tasks here because I want to watch you paint. The second bird looks so cute and wonderful. Aww. Okay. So let's grab some black. And his feathers here, they're tipped with some black. And I'm going to try my best to do this loosely and not just, I just need to do this loosely and not get too worried about making it picture perfect. So I will start down here. I might have to go back in when this paint is still wet and kind of touch it up a bit. This is scary. This bird is challenging. Okay, I'm cleaning my brush now and I'm adding some clean water to it. And just going to touch this up. All right. Take some more black. I can barely see my pencil marks. Okay, cleaning my brush again. Adding some clean water. Oh no, my battery's low. Hold on. I have to find my charger. Oh no. Okay. I'll be back in like a few seconds. There will be a lots of shaking in a second, just to warn you. Okay. All right. I don't know if that was cut out or not, but my battery was low, so I had to get my charger. Okay, hold on guys. There's like a beetle I just found in my studio. I'm going to put it on my plant. Hold on. Yes, I'm weird. I don't kill bugs, okay? All right, I'm back. All right, so I want to kind of add a bit more detail to his wings. I'm going to take the size 0 round brush, grab some black. Well, actually, I am going to mix like a dark blue. So this here is Blackberry from Decadent Pies pan set. So I mix that with a little bit of black. Okay. And at least for these feathers here, I don't think there are really any lines. Well, maybe like this. Okay, I'm basically just painting over what I just painted. Okay. Just realized these two feathers here kind of go out more. Like they're more like this. And they kind of blend into the rest of his wing a little bit. I hope you guys are liking this tutorial. So as we are chatting. Well, I guess I'm not really chatting. I'm kind of quiet at the moment. But let me know if there's any future tutorials you'd like to see. And or like anything you'd like me to talk about on my YouTube channel. And what has been an artwork you've been working on this week? What's your current work in progress besides this tutorial? Okay, let me read some of your comments. Ashton, oh wait, I already read that. Desiree says she's going to finish her J. Yay! Stevie Kizzy says, I'm Kizzy, by the way. Okay. We contacted each other yesterday. Oh, hi. I know who you are. Yes, I remember you. Michelle says, that's a stink bug. Yeah, I have a few of them in my house. I don't know why, but they find a way to get in. Ashton says, I can't see the pencil marks under my blue, so I'm just winging it. Yeah, mine are like hid well underneath my paint. It's hard to see them. Michelle says, they come in from the cold. We get them here in Connecticut. Yeah, a few years ago, we got like a ton of them in our house. Like, I don't know how they would get in, but yeah. Asha says, I would love a frog or toad tutorial. Okay. Yeah, I do want to paint a frog soon at some point. And toads are always fun to paint. Michelle says, I'm doing the 100-day watercolor challenge. Oh my goodness. That is definitely a challenge. That's awesome. What date are you on? Joy says, I had to step away for a few minutes. I missed so much. That blue bird is progressing so nicely. Thank you. Michelle says that she is on day 11. Wow. I don't know if you know. Maybe I told you this. I told someone recently, but I did a 100-day challenge a year ago when I was learning watercolor. I did it like January 2019 through April. So I finished it like I think almost a year ago now. It was so challenging. But it was worth it. It was worth the hard work. Okay, I'm just like adding some more blue to these wings here and there. I'm trying to be loose about it. I don't want to I don't know. I don't want this tutorial to be super long. It's going to be long again. It's fine. Okay. And I am going to add some of this blue again over here, and then we'll add some black. Okay, I'm taking this really tiny brush again. Size 0 round brush. Taking some black. It might bleed into the blue. I kind of don't mind. Maybe it'll create a pretty shade or gradient. Okay, there, that's fine. I guess, I don't know, maybe I should make these tutorials not like so much. Like maybe instead of doing all 3 of these birds, I should have done like 1, and then we could like really go, focus on making it really nice, if that makes sense, or detailed, instead of trying to do like 3 birds in like 3 hours. So should I try to make my tutorial, like my live tutorials, more like not so much, so that we can really focus on like one thing instead of 4 wildflowers and 3 birds. Yeah, I added some of that dark blue under here to create a shadow. Okay, so let's work on his eye more, like around his eye. I'm taking some of this blackberry color from Decadent Pies. Okay, and it's dark here. There's like a little sliver up here. And then under his eye is really dark. And then above his beak and kind of up. So let me get my other brush, size 4 round. Yeah, it's kind of dark up here. There's a shadow. Okay. Then under his beak. Okay. I think I might add some dark blue to parts of his wings. So it just looks like his wings are kind of a different blue than his face. So again, I'm taking this blackberry. This is probably my favorite blue color ever. I use it a lot. And let's just add some where there are like shadows. there's like a shadow here. Like this part of his wing is kind of dark. I'm cleaning my brush and adding some clean water to it, and I'm going to blend that dark color a little bit into the rest of him. Okay. And I'm going to take, where's that blue at? Oh, right here. This, it's French Ultramarine. It's like this blue color that we used on his wing. And I'm going to add some to his head. Wow, that's too much. And just kind of make it more blue. And I will add some here. And some here. Okay, I think we're almost done with him. Let's go ahead and paint his feet. So his feet, I think I'll just use this brown I have on my palette and some blue that was in my brush. I'm not going to make it detailed. Okay, I'm going to blend his legs kind of into his fur a little bit. All right. Oh wait, I kind of painted his foot wrong. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't see, can you? All right, and I will paint in the branch using, let's see, kind of the same colors as the previous branch. So I'll take some of this burnt sienna, some black, gold, okay, it's kind of different. It's fine. There. Just simple. Oops. Okay. Are you guys ready for the final bird? We have been live for 2.5 hours. Who here has been here the whole entire time? Let me know. Okay, I'm reading some comments. Sarah says she's watching while cooking. Yay. I'm glad you're still here then. Joy says a more focused tutorial would be great. And then she says she's still here. Yay. Yeah, I will definitely be making more focused tutorials because It's hard to paint live for like 3 hours. It's very tiring, and yeah, I'm sure you guys would appreciate a shorter tutorial, wouldn't you? Kizzy says she's still here too. Awesome. How are we on our like goal? Are we close to 40 yet? Are we? Okay. So this bird, I don't know what bird this is. So if anyone knows, let me know. And the reference photo, like all the other reference photos, it's in the description. And it's another pretty blue bird. Desiree says that she's here again. Yay! We are now starting the third bird. Okay. Try to catch up a little bit. I'm going to run to the bathroom for like 1 minute. I will be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. All right. So this blue bird is kind of the same blue as the previous bird, and he looks like most of him is blue. Let me read some comments here. Susie says she's still here. Desiree says she just finished the first bird. So yeah, if you're just joining, we painted this bird, and then we painted this one, and now we are going to paint the last one. Sarah says she's still here. Kizzy says, do you test your colors first on a sheet of paper, or do you know without testing with what colors you want to use? Yeah, I do test my colors. So this is a paper I've been testing my colors on. So sometimes I don't, and then I add the wrong color. But yeah, I do test them, or at least I try to. All right, let's get started on the final bird. Whew, okay, we can do this. We've been live for 2.5 hours. We got this. Okay, so I'm going to take that blue color. I keep losing it. Oh, I should just replace it with this one. And yeah, it looks like he has this blue color in him and some gray and black. Okay, I'm going to add some gray to this. And I we added a lot of water, let's just start with like a very light layer of blue. So there's a lot of water. And I don't think I'm going to paint like his feathers here yet. So I'll just start here. And he has some like feathery feathers. Is that the right word? Like feathery feathers right here. I'll just paint this very light. I don't know if I'll paint them in. We'll see. Okay, yeah, let's let this completely dry, and then we'll add some more blue and darken the shadows and everything like that. And actually, I'm going to take some gray. Maybe I'll add some gray down here. Oops, too much. I know in the reference it looks a little green because the greenery around him is reflecting off of him. There. Let's let that dry. And let's look at his wings here. So it's like a gray blue, like a light gray blue, and then like black. So let's first, I'm thinking, let's first paint in the gray, and then we'll add the black. And then there's a little bit of blue, like some of these feathers, like here's blue, and then the tips of these are blue too. So I'm going to paint that in. Okay, and then for the gray, blue, just use what's on my palette here. So this is Blackberry from Decadent Pies, a little bit of that ultramarine blue that we were just painting with, and I'll add in some gray. There, I think that's good. So yeah, I'm just going to paint this first, and then when it dries, we will add the black. And these feathers up here, I might enunciate them like this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm tired. Who's tired too? Who here has been here like the whole time and it's tiring them? Okay, so let's let that dry. And actually I might add some ultramarine at the edge of this. Wow, that's a lot. Oops, sorry guys. At the edge of this feather. Okay. Yep, this is the ugly stage. This is definitely ugly right now. Let me read some comments. We have Desiree says she posted it in my stories to share your live stream again. Yay, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing my live stream. That means a lot to me. Shadow Family Vlogs. Hi. They say this is very peaceful to watch. Thank you. I'm glad you think it is. Desiree says, Tried is my middle name. Ashton says, I've been here the whole time and am a little sleepy, but it's still fun. Plus, it doesn't help. It's a dreary day where I am anyways. Yeah, it's a dreary day here too. Brace yourselves. I'll show you the state of outside right now. It's snowing, or at least it was snowing, and I'm really sad about that. Oh yeah, and that's my post-it note on my window to help me remember things I want to tell you guys. Okay. Sorry for all the shaking. Okay. Alright guys, so let's work on this bird's eye and beak. Ashton says, it's snowing this morning here too. Thankfully it wasn't cold enough for it to stick, but still, yeah. I didn't realize it was supposed to snow, and I woke up and it was like snowing outside, and I was really sad. Hopefully this is the last snow we have this year or season. Desiree says, I wish we had snow. Oh, you guys don't get snow? You're from the Netherlands, right? Or am I wrong? Gosh, how do I not know that? We haven't had snow in years. Wow. It's crazy to me. Kizzy asks, do you like this paint more? Oh wait, it just disappeared. Hold on. I was reading from my phone and the chat disappears after like a few seconds of people commenting. She wants to know, do you like this paint more than the Winsor & Newton paint? Or are the colors, are the colors very different? The Decadent Pies paint more than the Winsor & Newton paint? Honestly, I like them both a lot. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite. I like them both a lot. And the colors, I mean, they both have different kinds of colors, but yeah, I really do. I like both of them a lot. Desiree says it's like 20 degrees Celsius here. I don't know what that translates to Fahrenheit. I don't know how cold that is. That cold? I think that's cold, right? Kizzy says it was 24 degrees here today. We went for a bike trip, me and my husband. So 24 and 20 might be warm, I'm thinking. Sorry, I don't know Celsius. But okay. Let's paint his eye. So his eye is black, like almost all black, except there's a highlight. So again, I'm using my size 0 round brush. Yes, they say 20 Celsius is warm. It's like 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That is like the perfect temperature for me. I like it just warm enough to where I can sit in the sun and not be like sweating. So that's like perfect. Okay, so I'm kind of first outlining the highlight there. Okay. There. And his beak, there's like a highlight at the top. So let's grab more black and I'll start at the bottom of his beak. I'll kind of outline it slightly with black. Okay. I'm grabbing more black. Going to add more down here. And here. Okay. Now I'm cleaning my brush. I'm going to blend this black into his face, because right here between his eye and his beak is really dark. Okay, I need my other brush. Taking a size 4 round brush, and I'm grabbing some more black. Okay, hold on. I have to blend this a little bit more. Now add some of this light black that's on my brush so his beak is not so white. And okay, I think that's fine for now. And I'm going to mix a dark blue, or basically I might just use this blackberry from Decadent Pies, and I might mix a little bit of ultramarine. Oops. Okay. So yeah, my paper's still wet, but that's okay. I kind of like how this blends into him. Okay, now I'm cleaning my brush and loading it with a little bit of clean water. And I'm going to blend this dark blue. I kind of added too much up here. Okay. I'm taking more of this dark blue, and it's really dark, like right here. There's like a line. And then above his eye, there's a shadow. Trying to blend with some clean water a little bit. And I'm gonna add some of this dark blue here. Okay, I think I'm gonna let that dry, and then we'll work on it more, work on his face more. Okay guys, how are you doing? How is your third bird doing? How is your third bird going? Desiree says, I'm doubting to start the second bird. I have drawn it out, but I have already painted 3 pieces today. Oh my goodness. You're so productive. Wow. Yeah, I would be really tired too. Joyce says, these birds are coming out so nice. You have a lot of skill even when you are tired. Thank you, Joyce. Yeah, I'm tired, and I'm also like, I don't know, being live is scary. Like, I am kind of, nervous, and it's a lot of pressure, like painting live, and I feel like people are counting on me to like paint like really good, so it's scary. Okay. All right, I have some more comments coming in. Jacqueline, hi Jacqueline. She says, it's been warm in Michigan, but this morning it snowed like crazy. Yeah, it snowed here like crazy too. It's so sad, isn't it? Kizzy says, I wish I could stay, but I really have to go. Watch the rest of this video later. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye, Kizzy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm glad that you could join us. Joyce says, hang in there. Thank you. Thank you. We got this, guys. We've been live for 3 hours. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's paint in his wings, the black part of his wings. So this, I like all the other birds, I want to keep it simple. I guess all of these birds are kind of simple, but I'll take this dark blue and add some black to it. And let's first start with the edge of his tail feather. Okay, and I'm taking this other brush, size 4, and I'm going to blend this a little bit just to make it soft looking, more soft. Okay. And let's see, there's a feather here. Kind of can't see where my pencil marks are. And then here, I think there's a feather here. So I'm taking this brush again with clean water. Oops. Okay. There's like a lot of little feathers. So let's just paint a few. One here. Okay. Yeah, I need to work on that a little bit more. It's like really dark down here. So let's go ahead and add some really dark blue down here. And here. Like that, okay. I'm cleaning my brush and I'm adding some clean water to it. And kind of blending this dark blue. Okay. And I'm going to take this ultramarine blue and paint in some of these feathers. There's like some little feathers here. Okay, and I'm cleaning my brush again. Added some clean water and just kind of blending this out. Adding more of this blue. Okay, it's a little too much. Okay, I'm going to add some more of this blue on his whole body just to kind of brighten him up a bit. I won't add too much down here because he's not very blue down there. He's more of like a grayish blue. And I'm trying to also create texture as I'm doing this so that he looks feathery. And I'll add a touch over here on his face. And some here. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Yay. And now we need to work more on his face. But before we do that, I think I'm going to add more detail to like his wings down here and kind of finish those up. I'm going to take some of this ultramarine blue and just add a bit more color to his wings. And I'm taking that really dark black blue color. Okay. All right, let's work on his face more. Jacqueline says she hears birds sing. Yes, there are birds. There's like a bush in front of my window, and there are birds on it singing. I can't see them though. I think they might be cardinals. Okay, so I'm taking my really tiny round size 0 brush. And I'm taking some black. Actually, I'm going to mix like a really dark black blue color. So I'm just mixing some black with some of the blackberry color from Decadent Pies pan set. And I might also add a little bit of ultramarine blue. So right in front of his eye right here, it's really dark, like it's almost black. And it leads to his beak. And then there's some under his beak too. And kind of like under his eye, like that. And I'm cleaning my brush and adding some water to it and blend. And then there's some dark black blue right here, kind of under his eye. Okay. Alright, I'm taking my other brush. It's a size 4 round. I feel like I added a little too much. I think it's too dark there, but oh well. I don't think there's any going back. I think it's kind of dry. Sorry, I keep bumping into my tripod. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take more of this dark black blue color and add some down here. Some up here. Then some out here too. And then I'll add a little bit like here, kind of a, what's the word? I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm really tired. Okay. Now I'm going to take some more ultramarine and add some more of this blue here. On the top of his head. And under here, just to like, I don't know, brighten him up a bit. I feel like he's kind of, like he could be more blue. Okay, I think we're almost done. So let's go ahead and paint in his feet. His feet in the photo looks like really dark, like a dark brown. So I'll just take this brown that's on my palette. Kind of loosely paint in his feet. Wow, I just like dropped my brush. Okay. Obviously I kind of messed up his foot here. It looks a little weird. Let's paint in the branch now, and I will use my size 8 round brush. I'm just going to mix like a brown color with some black, a little bit of black, a little bit of gold, like the other branch. Okay. Yeah, just painting in this branch very loosely. Okay. What do you guys think? I know it doesn't look completely finished. I feel like I can definitely, sorry, I'm trying to readjust my tripod. I feel like I can definitely add more to it. I think I might later. Maybe some more detail and stuff. But what do you guys think? How are you doing? Are you still working on this bird? Let's read some comments. So let's see. Trying to see where I left off. Joy says, thank you, Allison. I have learned a lot about painting birds today. I hope with practice mine will come out as lovely as yours one day. I will see you in the next video. Aww, thank you. Sarah says, your painting is beautiful. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah. Which one is your favorite bird? Let me know in the comments and in the chat. I'd love to know what one is your favorite. My favorite one, I feel like my favorite one might be the first one we painted. I'm really proud of that one. The bluebirds, I feel like I could have done better, but I know that I kind of forced myself to like paint loosely, you know, and not take too long on them. But yeah, I'd say this one's my favorite. Desiree says she started the second bird. Awesome. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see how many likes we got and if we hit our goal. I'm trying to refresh my tablet. If anyone knows how many likes we have, let me know. I don't know if we hit our goal. Let's see. Susie says, thank you. I did number 2. I will do all later. Awesome. Yay. Desiree says, could not help myself how to paint him too. And we're at 27. So we didn't make our goal of 40 likes, which is fine. We can do that in the next live video. I probably set the goal too high. Maybe I did. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, let me turn my camera around here so I can say goodbye to you. Hold on just a second. Hey guys. I hope you had fun. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you if you've made it this far and you've watched the whole entire live video or replay, you're awesome. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Sorry that it was a long video. Wow, you can see me in my tablet. Michelle says, bye, thank you, you're welcome. Yeah, I will try to make these live tutorials more like simple, or maybe just like more focused just on one subject. So yeah, so maybe they won't be as long in the future, but thank you so much for joining me. And also, I have a free watercolor class. If you don't know, there's a link in the description if you want to join and learn more about watercolor. Desiree says she enjoyed them. Yay! Thank you. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Just thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you had fun. The next live video will be either next Friday in a week or next Saturday. So keep an eye out on the community tab for details on that. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, a safe weekend. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye. Okay, I have to. I'm always like, how do I end this? Oh, bye, guys.